Anyway, though, it was kind of interesting how they were saying that Russia had really high end, basically radioscopes or whatever, the undersea floor. Actually, I believe it was probably Germany. I don't know. Um, I don't. I mean, anything Russia had, it was because of Germany or because of China, probably. Like I said, I mean, it's kind of hard. Like a lot of people were confused by the fact that Lucifer White Star Lines, the White Star Line Company, like you might have heard talk of it, somewhere. The old White Star Line Company, or the old Reliables, or the old, or stuff like the old K tractors or something like that. Like I say, a lot of my stuff is old, like the Lingasher boilers and stuff like that. Um, I mean, a whole world of basically my relics. Pretty much, like I say. I mean, you'll be spending hundreds of trillions of years, uncovering everything that was Lucifer White Star lines. I mean, um, they might have even said lines that go all the way through the galaxy to the stars and beyond. That is Lucifer White Star lines, or Lucifer White Star. Train lines, rail lines, aircraft lines. Like flight lines. Um, I also believe I had an interplanetary travel company at one point in time. They used to actually go to different planets. There used to be ships that would go all throughout the galaxy. Not just my colony ship. And you might eventually go to space yourself. And like I said, we used to use titanium and depleted uranium for the spaceships and stuff like that. Really hard metals. Although nowadays they're trying to use stuff that's a little bit easier to deal with. Like carbon fiber and all that other stuff. The problem is that it can't take the heat. You need stuff that can be able to withstand like 2,000, 5,000, even 50,000 degree temperatures and all that other stuff. Anyway, though, but good luck with that. Like I say, the LSF-A colony ship, the old LSF-A colony ship. Yes, our matey. Anyway, though, but yeah, the old LSF-A colony ship and LSF-A Blackbirds. Yep, they were always black. Anyway, yes. Well, depleted uranium and stuff. Anyway, though, many people would find my ships and check them out. My Blackbirds. Like I said, Lockheed actually stole them, or the USF actually stole my Blackbirds. Like I say, at some point in time, we were offering flight tours. You could pay like $5,000, and you could go for a cruise inside one of my Blackbirds. Sit in the back, the passenger seat in the back, or in the front. I forget exactly which one it was, but one of the seats. You could basically fly the jet and stuff like that. And during one of the missions, one of the people that were paying for it took a gun on board, or had a gun, and I believe tried to take over the aircraft by shooting the pilot of the aircraft. Here, like I said, the thing was that Lockheed didn't build them. Nixon and JFK, they didn't have anything to do with my Blackbirds. The USF didn't own my Blackbirds and didn't have anything to do with them. And basically JFK was trying to say that he had designed them and built them. Like I said, they were taking pictures of them. They were trying to figure out how they were built. Because my people wouldn't tell it. Well, my people did tell them quite a bit, but they wanted to prove and say that they had built them. Like I said, it was the current administration. It was basically JFK and some of the other ones, Nixon and all that stuff. They were trying to steal the presidency. They're planning on blowing up the world, like I say. Anyway, Ronald Reagan was a good man. After Nixon was kicked out, Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan was somebody, was an actor, I believe, that I liked, and might have been one of my leaders. Like I said, I wanted him to invest in technology and basically further technology and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure what Ronald Reagan did. I was the one who gave him the ranch, or had the ranch built for him. Here's a funny thing. He said, "Well, I never really liked horses, but we have plenty of them." So anyway, though, I'm not exactly sure. As basically, they thought Lucifer Star was dead. They thought I was dead. People said, "You're a dead star." It's like, no, I'm not. I'm still alive. Anyway, and I am still alive. Just because I changed my name to Brian. Anyway, though, people would eventually find me eventually. I mean, of course, I'm Lucifer Star. I'm gonna get found eventually. I would be found eventually. Like Rodney and Rick Bush and other people couldn't hide me. You can't hide me. I mean, no one could hide me. I could go anywhere in the universe and I would be found by somebody eventually. Like, I mean, people have always found me throughout the universe. Even before I made these messages, people found me and looked at me and saw me. It's like, yep, I'm Lucifer Star. Though my name is Brian. So, I mean, Lucifer Star, Lincolnshire Boilers, White Star Alliance, Titanic, Leviathan, Lusitania, all the great ships of old. I had orphanages and my orphans supported me. I was supported by orphans. Anyway, whatever. Some of my ships, I also might have been responsible for the first keels on sailing ships and stuff like that. So that was another thing I remember too. Is a lot of my sailing ships, we had keels on our sailing ships, so our ships wouldn't drift in the water. Anyway, I don't really know. Like I said, I'm not really a sailor. I'm not really into the ocean all that much. Mostly just steam boilers, steam pressure, engines, pistons. I designed the first hydraulic rams probably. I probably designed the first hydraulic rams. The swash plate on the 850 dozer, the John Deere 850 dozer. That swash plate, I probably designed that. It's a swash plate. I might have designed that myself. I don't really know. It kind of worked, not really. It's kind of a cute idea. I don't really know. Anyway, though, they made it work though, or something like that. Like I had engineers and designers. I mean, we built spaceships and we built trains and all kinds of stuff. My people could design a tractor in like 5 minutes. Like, I had car engineers. I had aircraft engineers. I had steam engineers. I had wood carvers. I had all kinds of people. I could ask for whatever I wanted and have it built. So, anyway, yeah. I mean, I owned America. At one point in time, I owned Germany. I owned Poland, I think, or something like that. Poland had the first Air Force. The first military aircraft pilots, I think, or something like that. I think it was Poland or something like that. I had some involvement with Poland, basically. The Renault manufacturing plant, basically, was one of my ideas, I think. Like, it gets all confusing with time and history and all that other stuff, as which companies were mine, which companies weren't mine. Like I say, I mean, Lucifer White Star Lines, we were everywhere. Like all the white ships, all the white aircraft, we were everywhere. So all throughout the world, even in the galaxy. So anyway, like I say, if you're ever anywhere in space and somebody has you, maybe try my name. They might know me. They might say bad things about me. I don't really know, but like I say, I was an epic helper, protector of life. There's no possibility. I went throughout the universe, the galaxy. Like I said, once you're a spaceship, believe it or not, once you get in a spaceship and you get up there into space, and other people would say that. Once you leave this planet, once you get up there in space, they'll know about you. There are life forms out there in space, and they watch, and they look, and they see, and they know who leaves planets, and when they leave, and if they leave. Like there are life forms out there that do know these things. They watch planets, they watch galaxies, they look, they see, they know. As soon as you leave the surface of a planet, they know about you. So at least they said that. I don't know if it's true or not, but anyway though. So, anyway, meanwhile, Rodney and a bunch of other people would be going, "My, the web we weave when we practice to the sea." Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, lots of other people would be flapping their lips all throughout the universe and galaxy and on the Earth and stuff like that. Like I said, the one person that wasn't saying anything was me. I was a child. I was Lucifer Star child Brian. Anyway, just cruising around, looking at things, wondering about the universe, thinking. Anyway, though, I was playing Child Brian. So anyway, like I say, I am the real Lucifer. The real Lucifer Star. Inventor of tanks, inventor of combat jets, designer of aircraft, and things like the F-16, F-14, the what's called the the wings that fold back, like the Tomcat. The Tomcat was one of my ideas. Foldable wings, wings that fold back, so it goes super fast. Other people laughed about it, and I don't know. I mean, I just thought it'd be better, but maybe it's not. I don't know. But still, it's one of my ideas. Foldable wings. They're kind of complicated and all that other stuff, but but I thought it'd be cool to have foldable wings. Anyway, so anyway, whatever. Anyway, yeah, my crazy ideas. So anyway, people were working on them, building them, making them work, getting it to work, and all that other stuff, and they worked really well. So anyway, whatever. Like I say, good luck with all that. Originally, I was in Germany and France and around in Europe. And I had some stuff up in Russia, and then I kind of went to China a little bit, and then I went over to America. And I was building America.